Hey guys, Extreme Cards here. Today we have an Inzektor deck profile for the September 2013 ban list or format. This is the deck that I have had for quite a while now, and for the March format I did have to make some changes since when we were going into September I had to take out a lot of cards. I mean, like compulsory evacuation device I ran 3 of, now it's limited. I ran Summon Judgment, now it's banned. So there's a lot of changes after I had to make, and I did go third place in a tournament in August in the March format deck, but at the moment I haven't gone to a tournament since then, and so I'll still be doing with my friends. This deck still does pretty well, like it always does. So yeah, let's start with the deck profile now. So you run 1 Dragonfly, 1 Inzektor Hornet, and 1 Inzektor Gigamantis. It's obviously self-explanatory. Hornet always blows up cards on your field. The cards you don't like, Hornet gets rid of, which normally activates other effects like Dragonfly. Dragonfly just swarms the field. Gigamantis is needed to do that Inzektor OTK combo. It makes you either Inzektor's 2400 and can special summon Inzektors from your graveyard when it's destroyed. So these 3 are supposed to be and have to be in an Inzektor deck. Next up we have triple Inzektor Centipede. You obviously need him to do the OTKs again. He's got a 1600 attack, which is quite good. In the tournament I kept drawing Centipede and Gigamantis, so whenever I quit Gigamantis Centipede, it was a 2400. He's your searcher of the deck as well. He's your Stratos, and when it says once per turn you can equip 1 Inzektor monster from your hand or graveyard to this card. If an equipped card is sent to your graveyard while equipped to this card, you can add 1 Inzektor card from your deck to your hand. It says 1 Inzektor card, so it doesn't have to be a monster card. It could be an Inzektor sword, so basically a spell card or a trap card if you run any. So it's a very good card. Next up we run Inzektor Ladybug. The reason for this is we run double Inzektor Imitation, so Ladybug's going to be our main target for that card. And whenever it's equipped onto something, it gives Inzektors 500 more attack. Plus, you can send Ladybug to the graveyard to make your other Inzektors gain 2 levels or only 1. Next up, I play 1 Inzektor Hopper. The reason for this is it makes the deck more reliable. It's another dark target for Dark Arm Dragon. It's a 1700 beta. It's level 4, so we could get out Utopia if we really need to. Next up, I run double Tour Guide. This is speed up the deck, get out Leviair or Zen main straight away, good to have in your opening hand. And I didn't run Tour Guide in my last build, but since I've been using Tour Guide, I've been so happy I got it. We play 1 Raikou because I prefer this over Card Trooper. People run Card Trooper because you play him and then send top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard to try and get Inzektor Hornet or a Ladybug to your graveyard. But Raikou is a level 2, so you can use Insect Imitation on it to get out Dragonfly. Its effect is when it's flipped, you can select 1 card on the field, destroy it. So we get rid of another card that we hate. We can get rid of Ophion, we can get rid of Constellar Pleiades or M7. And it says send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. So we basically we can mill a Hornet, Ladybug, so they're our main targets. And if you accidentally mill a Dragonfly or Centipede, then if you hopefully have Call of the Horn to set down, that would be good to get out. We've run 1 Gauze. Gauze stops you getting OTK'd. It's such a good card. If I ran a Draco Sack or Big Eye, that would be brilliant because then you can overlay the token and Gauze to get out a rank 7. But yeah, it's a really good card. People don't normally like Gauze. They normally like Battle Fader or Swift Scarecrow, but I prefer Gauze. We play 1 Dark Arm Dragon, obviously it's the boss monster of the deck. And in this deck, we run 16 monsters. So that's the monster lineup done. Moving on to the spells, we run Inzektor Sword and Inzektor Crossbow. I'm actually supposed to be running 2 Inzektor Swords, I just don't have another Inzektor Sword. But I'm still using the Crossbow because I can still OTK my opponents with it. I might take out Crossbow to put Inzektor Giga Weevil, I'm still not sure. We'll play Foolish Burial. This is to quickly get a Ladybug or a Hornet to the graveyard quickly. Good to have your opening hand again. Double Inzektor Imitation. It's such a good card, especially if you draw a Raikou or a Ladybug. And then we quickly get out them level 3 Inzektors like Dragonfly or Centipede. Next up we run Double Pot Duality. This is to speed up the good cards we need, speed up our deck. And I know it's at triple now, you're allowed to use 3 pot dualities, but I prefer 2 because it stops you special summoning, and in this deck we do need to special summon to swarm the field. I play 1 Forbidden Lance. I like Forbidden Lance because I got it in a pack, in a battle pack, just a random pack, and then I got it and I was really excited and happy, and I thought I might as well use it. And Forbidden Lance is really good because it can target anything on the field and protect it, or just make it lose 800 attack. Dark Hole, it's a staple. Other staples got banned like Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, so we still need that Dark Hole. Book of Moon, I love Book of Moon now, especially how Heavy Storm and Monster Reborn was banned, and then Book of Moon was just sitting there in my side deck, and then I brought it in because it's such a good card. Then I run triple MSTs. Heavy Storm being banned, we need to get rid of back row to protect our Inzektors and cards. So Mystical Space Typhoon will probably be a really good option, and I've seen people start to use triple MST now. Moving on to the traps, I run 1 Solemn Warning. Solemn Warning's a really good card because it's like a Solemn Judgment, except you just pay 2,000 life points. It gets rid of a 6 Samurai Shien. It stops your opponent summoning them big monsters. So it's a really good card, and I recently just got it. We run triple Call of the Haunted. Monster Reborn being banned, Call of the Haunted's more useful now. Like I said, Inzektors have a lot of control over their graveyard, so it's easy to get out that Dark Arm Dragon. And Call of the Haunted is in case we have a Dragonfly or Centipede in the graveyard, then we can use Call of the Haunted to get them back. That's why I run triple. Next up, another card I run triple of is a Threatening Roar. Threatening Roar stalls. It's good to have on your first turn. You just set Threatening Roar. If they Mystical Space Typhoon it, chain it by activating it, and that means they just wasted a Mystical Space Typhoon and they still can't attack. Next up, play 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. It's a shame this card went to limited because I was about to run 2 of them, but yeah, you kind of need it. We're playing 1 Compulsory Evacuation Device. I ran triple compulsory and then it got limited, and that really annoyed me because it's a really good card to get rid of Synchros and XYZs. Next up, 1 Torrential Tribute. I never played this card in the Inzektor deck, and I started using it. I thought it's a really useful card, especially if your opponent's playing something like 6 Samurais, then Torrential Tribute is a brilliant card for that. It stops people swarming fields too much and gets rid of nearly every monster on the field. That's why we have them Call of the Haunted, to get back our cards from the graveyard. Last trap of the deck, we play 1 Mirror Force. I am going to try my best to get another Mirror Force. I'll probably take it out for Forbidden Lance, or I'll probably put Call of the Haunted to 2, maybe. I'm still not sure. I'll probably take out Forbidden Lance, but Mirror Force is such a good card. Destroys all attack position monsters your opponent controls. So yeah, that's the actual main deck. Moving on to the extra deck, I run Gaia Dragon because there's a good combo that him and Exostag. Run False Focus for a rank 6. Run 1 Inzektor Exostag. This is the card that goes well with Gaia Dragon. What you do is you play him, get rid of 1 overlay unit, control 1 monster your opponent controls, then overlay straight Guy Dragon onto Exostag. So whatever was equipped to it, let's say Full Focus was equipped to Exostag, whatever was equipped onto Exostag, when you overlay for Guy Dragon, it gets automatically destroyed. So yeah, that's a really good combo that I like doing. Plus, it don't have to just be on face up on the field. Exostag's effect is it can equip from their graveyard to him as well. Next up, playing one Shark Fortress. Shark Fortress has a really good effect as he can only be targeted for an attack and protects your other monsters, and it can choose one monster on the field that can attack twice. Him itself is a 2400 beta. Play one Terrace for my last rank 5. Terrace is really good. I might try and get my hands on an Adrius as well, which is similar to Terrace, but Terrace is good to get on your first turn because it stops it being targeted for a couple of turns. Rank 4s, we play Utopia, Gemini Pearl, Photon Proliferative, and Thunderspark Dragon. That's our rank 4 lineup. Rank 3s, we run 2 Leviathan Dragon because there's a 10,000 damage OTK combo with getting out 2 Leviathan Dragons, so might as well. Playing Acid Golem. I get Acid Golem out nearly every single duel because I think he's good for 3000 attack and 3000 defense monster. But what I keep doing is I get it out too early in the game and then I'll start losing life points because of Acid Golem's effect. But in general, it's a very good card. Play one Zen mains, it's really good with Tour Guide. Giga Brilliant to power up all our monsters. And then for the last card, Levier. This is in case our Centipede or even Dragonfly gets banished, then we can use Levier to bring it back. So yeah, that's the deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Please rate and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If there's anything you can help me with, please leave in the description, and I'll be doing some more Inzektor OTK combos and a Crystal Beast deck profile. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.